Welcome to Fuzzy Dragons, and I have art for this Friday.
Shocker!
I know. What's not Friday? This is Tuesday.
What you're on?
No, this was supposed to be up on Friday, but I didn't have it finished because last week's been busy as hell. Doctor's appointments, nothing serious, so it's nothing big, and so I was just getting prepared for infusion for my MS. But I did finish this gray horse. Now, sometimes I just want to draw a horse. Now, I've been drawing horses since I was a kid. Well, it was like young, probably 5 or whatever. And it's something I draw. And sometimes I just want to draw a horse. It's something special. It's nothing. It's just I just want to draw a horse. But like I said, it's supposed to be up on Friday. I couldn't get it finished because I had doctor's appointments for an infusion for it's called Sclerosis for the MS. I can't remember what it does. It's something with B cells it messes with, or
B cells. The previous name was B cells and T cells.
So it's just B cells with this one.
Yeah.
So it lowers my immune system a bit, but it's kind of a good thing because with MS, my immune system pretty much attacks my brain. Well, not the brain. Complicated. MS can be complicated, but yeah. So I really didn't have a topic to talk about. So I'm like, okay, what can I talk about? I did talk about disability in art. Roughly, but loosely, on Kelsey and Al's podcast. And I thought, well, I should maybe talk about art and disability, how it affects me maybe a little bit more, maybe. We'll try that. Sure, something to talk about. So yeah, I've got MS, multiple sclerosis, which I can hardly say, or...
Relapsing, remitting
yes,
multiple
because
sclerosis.
there's different types. Oh yeah, wait, sidetrack. I lost the eye footage. I was pissed off at myself. Anyway, so yeah, relapsing, remitting, multiple sclerosis. It's a tongue twister, that. And I've been on 3 meds for it. Yeah. The first one was it's called Rebif. It was an injection, so you had to inject yourself. Second one was a pill.
3 times a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 times a week you had to inject yourself. It looked like a bloody pincushion. Looked like I lost a paintball match. And second one was what was the second one? It started with a G, didn't it? Gilenia, yeah. Which was a pill every day, which worked for a bit and then stopped working. And now I'm on an infusion, which is every 6 months. I'm usually at the hospital all day. Which, yeah, you think you're not doing anything. How can that be tiring? It is actually quite tiring. You're sitting there like, okay, you want to hurry the thing up, but you can't. Even though I do know how to use a little machine, I've refrained myself from doing that because I don't want the nurses to yell at me. Even though most of them are like half my age, so, what are they going to do? No.
You're getting old now.
I know, I'm getting old. But, I didn't mention it to one of the older ones, probably about your mom's age. The happy as hell nurse, and I mentioned that. But I told her about Dad, how he actually knows how to change the machines and stuff like that. But the problem is, Dad, when he's in the hospital, a lot of the nurses in the area are ones he went to school with. So they know him. And they won't put up with his...
moment.
Yeah, for the moment. They don't put up with his bullshit. Right? So they get really mad at him when he messes with the machine. Also got really mad at him when he had a car accident and didn't come in to get checked, which he probably had internal bleeding. Anyway, so yeah, back to disability in art. Now, when I got first
diagnosed.
Yeah, thank you. Was it 2007?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, crap, that sucks, and I cried. What are you gonna do? But then I knew what was wrong, so then now what do we do? But I did think, okay, if I lose all the feeling in my hands, how am I gonna paint? So that kind of sucked. But then I remembered about my uncle who did manage to paint like with a brow band with a paintbrush on it. But I don't really paint a lot anymore. There's a reason for that, and it's tied to the disability. One, I have very low energy. You know that whole spoon theory people talk about? Kind of like on that level. You use so much energy and you're fucked for the rest of the day. So that's why I went to digital, because I don't have to get palettes out. I don't have to get paints out. I don't have to put paints away and clean up and stuff like that. So that's why I went to painting digitally, even though I do occasionally do stuff traditionally, we'll say. But it's a little harder on me with a disability. Like, I can't paint with oils, partly because of the asthma, also partly because that's way too tiring. Acrylics, I could probably paint for acrylics. I have like a whole tub full of them. I probably should use them up. I could use colored pencils, which I have a whole other drawer, not tray, it's a drawer, to do that. Actually, I've got a plan for some more videos for probably a month's worth of videos for colored pencils and stuff, because I've been using them for almost 30 years. I'm thinking, what the hell, I might be able to help people somehow with doing it. And I like using them, they just take freaking forever. which is what pisses off a lot of people. I mean, there are ways to kind of save time, but I don't have any solvents. Well, I've got white spirit. That might work.
Somewhere.
Yeah, either one would work. But of course, you'll use them and leave them outside or something. But so yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, disability and how it affects my art or whatever like that. Which is why I went, like I said, to digital because this is easier. Either with painting or 3D. I do miss sculpting like by hand, but my hands are too shaky to do that. Because I used to sculpt quite a bit, whether clay like they put in a kiln or whether air dry. Obviously, for the clay that you stick in a kiln, but you know, if you don't have a kiln, what are you gonna do? You know, those things aren't cheap, and you need the space for one because they're also not very small. And this house doesn't have the space for one. Even though John could probably hook the electrics up to it, because you know I'm not sure what they would run on, but you know, there is quite a bit of power to them. Yeah, that's why they only ran them they ran them in school as little as possible. Make sure they were full before they used them. But yeah, so what am I saying? I don't know, because like I said, I didn't have anything to talk about. I'm just rambling, and like I said, I just wanted to draw a horse, so I drew a horse, and it is what it is. It's a gray horse. It says it's a Mustang or something like that, which I could see, but it could be anything really. It's probably just some random Mustang horse, whatever that people took photos of. Which I got the photo off of Unsplash. That's where I got this one. Now I'm trying to use more of like my reference photos or photos that John's taken, because then then they are mine or ours, I should say. I can do whatever the hell I want with them. Now this I just did it for me. I didn't do it for anybody else or to put anything else. But if I would go to do another horse or whatever that, I would just probably phone up the stable that's in town and be like, can I come take some pictures of the horses? They might let me. I don't know. It'd be worth a shot. You know, obviously there's horses sometimes in the field, so you could maybe just take photos of them in the field and stuff. Same thing with the coos. There's like Highland coos in the field. You can take photos of them. But those big freaking huge cows, which are so fuzzy and cute, but they're cows, so you be on your toes because they're still cows. Even though cows are just like big dogs on the whole. Usually, don't piss off a mother or get in between a mother and her calf, though. That's just asking for problems. But I mean, cows are cool. I don't mind cows. I can't think of any animal that I don't really like. No, I can't think of any. But yeah, I'm going off track again. No big surprise there. Because I don't know what to ramble about for 14 minutes. That's how long this is supposed to be. Yeah, we'll go with that. But sorry.
Is it pardon me?
Oh, you burped. What is it? Pardon me, be so rude. I don't know what the rhyme is.
Pardon me for being so rude. It was not me, it was the food.
Yeah, that's it. That's the rhyme.
I just came up from down below to say hello and a few others.
Is there different parts of it? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's different levels. Ow!
Oh, what happened? Your knee. Oh, hit your knee on the desk. Ow. Yeah. Well, that actually reminds me of another part. Oh, I just slumped to death there. Another part of disability. Go ahead.
She does this a lot. When she's trying to make a point or she's getting not excited, but
Off track?
animated.
Yeah.
Animated or something. She starts whacks the. She even does it. Whacks the bed. You know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to. It jolts the whole bed. It's like.
Yeah, I don't know why I do it. It's kind of a little
She's
bit
a bloody politician.
Well, yeah, how they slam their heads on the what's those damn things they call lecterns?
Lecterns,
yeah. You know. But yeah, you could just like whack the desk like all they do. Even though most politicians are assholes, you know. But hey. And, oh yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, okay, say, disability in art. Now, sitting down, people think, oh, you're being lazy. No, fuck you, I'm not being lazy. I can't stand a long time. Blame the MS. Even though I'm on meds now that really help, not 100%, I'll never be 100% again. And I've accepted that. You know, it happens, shit happens, you have a disability. You have to kind of maybe grieve for things that you've lost. Yeah, okay, fine. But then you just kind of deal with it. But the meds seem to be helping a lot. I don't feel like I'm on a ship all day and like falling over. I don't think I've actually fallen over. Had a major like falling.
Not major.
No.
They're nowhere near severe. Before they were quite impressive. You know?
Yeah, I mean, before I used to go flying through the air.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to have an adult movie career, you could have been like slapstick, porn star or something,
Yeah.
You had your own little niche slapstick porn.
Yeah, making OnlyFans.
Yeah. Watch me fly through the air naked.
Yeah.
I think I've beaten the long jump
Get a
record.
trampoline. Oh, anyway.
Hey, that would be good.
Yeah.
I would pay to watch that. I think it'd be fascinating.
Some people would, yeah. Even though trampolines...
Male or female,
yeah.
That'd be quite interesting to watch.
That would hurt if you think about it. If you're not wearing a bra and you're jumping up and down... Anyway, how the hell did we get talking about this?
Being flying through the air.
Oh,
Remember
right.
you were at the hospital when you went to get your knee brace?
Yeah.
And I had to hold your hand, and you still flew about, what, 20 feet down the
No,
hall?
it was more about 10. I'd say
10
it
to
was
20
10.
feet. It was an impressive distance. I've never seen a nurse drop their composure so fast.
Oh, she was like, holy shit.
So look of, holy crap, I'm like, this is why I'm so blasé about it. Because I live with this daily.
I fall all the time. The thing is, if I'm not bleeding and I'm not passed out, just leave me. You know? It really is. But, anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Well, yeah, the standing in the MS thing, because I fall a lot, so I need something to stand when I'm doing art. So I can't really paint standing up, even though that some people that make it easier for them to do. But, for me, it's not going to happen, because I just am not, you know, my legs just shake and stuff like that, so I just kind of get really wobbly and fall over, and, you know, it's not fun. But, so I'm just rambling. It's because I haven't really had any sleep, because they give you steroids for the Alcaraz, and they give you, like, a really heavy frickin' dose, so you're, like, wide awake for a day or two. That was only on Friday, so I'm still kind of, maybe that's why I'm also kind of wired more than usual. More than, probably. Now, at least with the IV steroids, I don't get that horrible bitter taste, even though some people do, even when they're on steroids. The IV steroids, they actually get that bitter taste.
Bitter.
Yeah, I don't when I'm on that IV. When I get the pill, yeah. When I have the pills, I do. They are so freaking bitter. It's not even funny. There's nothing you can do to get away from that. How bitter they are. They're just they're horrible. But they're kind of, what do they call it? A necessary evil, I guess, because
it's necessary evil's the term for them.
Yeah, if I'm having a relapse, they kind of help. When they stop helping with relapses, that's when I'm going to be like, oh shit, because then I've progressed to, is it secondary? Yeah, secondary progressive, which...
Well, it depends. Some things are,
yeah.
You know, but secondary progressive, you're already beating the odds at the moment.
I know, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I know some neurologists will give steroids to people like that just because it's not going to hurt early, so let's give it a try if it even helps a little bit with the inflammation. But, so yeah, I am just rambling as usual, no problem there. And you're okay, I didn't hear it burp, or I didn't hear you burp. He has the burp hiccups or something. It's the Pepsi. No.
And dinner as well, just,
yeah.
You know.
But, oh, stop, don't hit the desk again, Jen. I'm trying to think of something to say, I don't know. Yeah, I'm working on the front now. Ears on horses. I hate drawing ears on horses. I hate it with a passion, don't ask me why. They always look really frickin' funny. I'm not really sure why. You know, there's just, it's a bit of a struggle painting frickin', whether it's traditional, digital, it doesn't matter what. It's kind of like, okay, this is my, that's why I always leave them usually for last. Not just because they're on the top of the horse's head. It's just because I don't usually like doing them. Call it laziness? I don't really know. I'm just not a big fan. You know, this one's all furry. See, I didn't film the second ear. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to work on the second ear. Nobody wants to watch, you know, 25 minutes of me working on an ear. It doesn't take that long for an ear, but, you know. And I know speed paints aren't as popular as they were, so I'm going to try to do more traditional stuff too. But it's easier for me to do speed paints because of disability, because I don't have to do so much editing, because it's just easy. You just film and edit, because I just use OBS to film whatever digital program I'm working on, and you edit it, and then there you go. You know, it's done.
Okay, this is the new figure for...
For what?
Going from relapsing, remitting MS, secondary progressive.
Okay.
On average, what does it say? Varies widely person to person.
Yeah.
But on average, around 65%.
Jeez.
Let me finish. Of people with relapsing, remitting MS will develop secondary progressive MS 15 years after being diagnosed.
And how long have I?
15 years this year.
Okay, that's kind of scary.
It used to be before that.
It used to be, yeah. But this...
What was it? 2/3 within 6 or 7 years when you were diagnosed?
Something like that, yeah. Now things have changed a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's
now,
the MS Society UK. So.
Yeah, so now as they do more research into it and stuff like that, obviously things get updated, which is good. Well, that's not good that you could probably get, you know, go to the worst... Even though that's not the worst type of MS, there's... what's the other one? Primary progressive. That's not good. Not that MS is great anyway, but... I think I'm done rambling. So yeah, so this isn't finished. It's a grey Mustang. We'll call it a Mustang. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And actually, I added a bit of sort of small added little texture to the muzzle and the forehead because it looked a little flat. So I added a bit of fur texture to it. But yeah, so it's done. and thanks for listening to me ramble. Or well, I rambled. He has a few things. He didn't ramble. I did, and I'm rambling now. Big surprise. So yeah, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Leave a comment if you want. You don't have to if you don't have to.
Have you ever started your Ko-fi out?
I do have a Ko-fi. It's linked down below.
Yeah. So if you want to chuck, a
yeah.
couple of bucks in the tins, you would appreciate it.
I keep meaning to do more with it, which I am planning to do more with it. But so I'm gonna do look into like the membership thing and put coloring pages and all that stuff like that. But yeah, so
yeah, because if we get some more money in the tin, we might be able to go out and take some videos. Because the price of petrol won't
I know.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's insane how the cost of freaking fuel. But oh yeah, so did I say everything I was supposed to? Yes, there's a good little YouTuber.
Well, there would be an
like and shared. I think I missed that one.
Well, there'd be an encouragement to get your Ko-fi up.
What?
If we can get the total up to what, 500 quid?
Good luck.
Yeah, 500 quid. Jen can redo the tents from your beach video.
No.
In 4K.
No.
I've got
Don't look that up. Don't look that up. Anyway.
Yes, look it up.
No, don't look it up. I'm gonna go work on something else, and I don't know exactly what yet. So something will be up on Friday. Don't know exactly what it'll be. And do not look that video up.
Yes, look it up. More looks, more.
I could take
more
it down.
Views. No,
that's true. I'm not gonna. I don't even know where it is. It's on there somewhere.
Tell people to look it up.
No, don't look it up because it's
because advertisements. More views you get, the more likely they are to let you monetize.
Okay, I'm crap at that shit. So, but anyway, okay, I'm done rambling. So yeah, thanks. Okay, are we done?
I think so.
Think so. Okay.
See, you're terrible business. Otherwise, you would think of 101 weird things to do that we get people to watch.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, very true. Bye.